Hello everyone, welcome to another 15 Minutes in Hell.
15 minutes in hell. Or evil.
But people! Oh god.
Little ASMR.
I'm almost ready to go on vacation. But, so.
You go on vacation what, next week?
Yeah, so today I'll be on vacation. So I'll be doing a lot more recording.
Just not here.
Just not here. So. Yeah, so what movie did you guys see?
Oh, I watched the Whitney Houston movie.
Okay.
Yeah. It was really good. All the vocals, they just used Whitney because,
Yeah.
oh my god, yeah, you kind of can't.
Oh. So, I went to the new Antique Mall.
Yeah, how was that?
Well, I didn't get to stay long, but really nice.
Are they open today?
I'm not entirely for sure, but I would assume so. But it was weird walking in there.
Oh, was the old food land?
Yeah, and like that's where we shopped at for years.
Yeah, so we did too.
Like you could legit see where they gutted the old freezers and stuff like that.
Huh.
Like I walked into the milk cooler and all that stuff, and I was like, "This feels so weird."
I'll have to go over there. I've kind of picked most of the antique stores clean of computer stuff and.
There was an electric typewriter. They had old VCR DVDs. They had a Kiss collection.
Of what? CDs?
No, just like a legit paraphernalia.
Oh.
And it was like really, really cool to see. Like I enjoyed going through it. Not gonna lie, I was tempted to buy some hockey equipment. Buy like some old hockey sticks. They had a bunch of golf clubs.
Hockey?
Yeah.
It's not even a.
Well, there's ones in Charleston.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Just do street hockey.
Street hockey. With the rollerblades, like this is 1996.
Yeah.
Start the Cerrito Street Hockey League.
Car. What time do we clock out? I had legit forgot to set a timer.
What time do we clock out? That is a good question.
Well, about 3 minutes. So I want to say 10 minutes.
Do we have left or have we been
Yeah.
back here?
No, 2 minutes left. So, have you? What have you been playing? Like you've been like last time we had you were playing Fallout.
Yeah, I beat Fallout.
I know that was
Fallout
4.
Yeah. I'm kind of burnt out with Fallout for a moment. I thought about playing through New Vegas, or maybe getting some of the DLC for 4. I'm like, I'm gonna hold off on that. What I've been playing is WWE 2K22. And I don't do a storyline. I don't play with any of the current wrestlers. I just play with all the old people in there. And you can, they've got a ton of belts. They've got all the WCW belts, all the ECW belts, all the WWF belts, new and old. And I'm on a quest to have Macho Man Randy Savage have every single championship in the game. And I'm about halfway there. He's got like a dozen world titles.
I've done like the last big wrestling game I played was Galactic Wrestling.
Galactic Wrestling.
Now that was Kinnikuman, who I don't know if you know Kinnikuman, but you do know Ultimate Muscle.
Yeah.
That was the Ultimate Muscles game, was Galactic Wrestling. Because when...
What system was this on?
We had one on PS2 and the GameCube. The GameCube was legit just like came out around the time when Foxbox and stuff, around the time when it first came over here and stuff.
I wasn't aware there was an Ultimate Muscle video game.
Oh yeah, it is so much fun. I played the Everloving shit, but I need to find my copy of it. Like Galactic Wrestling, I played a shit ton of. Like, because you could go back and like play all the old Kinnikuman characters and stuff. And they all Americanized the names and some of them. Oh my god, this is terrible. But what the cool thing about the GameCube one, it gave you a character creator.
Well, see, the WWE game has a character creator, but it also has where you can download where other people made characters. And boy, some people have gone into like immense detail, and it lets you, if you're willing to put the time, to make like extremely accurate looking wrestlers that are not in the game. So like, I've got Sting and Dusty Rhodes, and like Scott Hall, like, because he's in the game as Razor Ramon. I wanted Scott Hall from The Outsiders, and it's in there. It's and titles, you can make titles. So I've got like the NWA World Heavyweight title, NWA TV titles that would never be in a WWE game.
Like the old school stuff?
Yeah. And of course, Macho Man has most of those. Macho Man is the greatest wrestler of all time. I'll die on this hill. Jeff will die with me.
Well, you started a religion about it.
As one should.
Who was one of your, like, besides Macho Man, who was one of your favorite wrestlers?
Andre the Giant.
Well, to be fair, isn't Andre like everybody's favorite?
Yeah, I don't know.
He is a sweetheart, but he's such he's a character. He's just a character altogether. Yeah.
I have recently have a newfound appreciation for Ric Flair.
Really? Why?
Well, I was never a Ric Flair fan growing up. Ever. And as a kid, it was more Hulk Hogan. But then I read Ric Flair's biography. And started to realize how much of a piece of shit Hulk Hogan was. And how, like, Ric Flair really cared about the business of wrestling. Like, the industry. He didn't care so much for Ric Flair. He just had a very admirable career. Because he was a wrestler, and he got into a horrible plane accident, and almost couldn't wrestle again.
Yeah.
Back in the 70s. But he totally changed his style and persona and everything.
I cannot remember who, like, I'd think, well, like, John Fry is, well, is John Fry still, like, no, he was never a wrestler. He
John
was
Fry.
Yeah,
Who are you talking about?
I'm trying to think. He wasn't a wrestler. I think he was an MMA fighter or something.
I don't care for MMA.
You know John Fry. He was he was from Godzilla Final Wars. He was the big mustache man and all that. Like, he was the general who drove the Tango.
It's not ringing a bell. I'd probably know it if you showed me.
Yeah. We're in the middle of recording right now, so I can't show. So, damn. Anyway, but no, like, especially like the little bit of wrestling that I know of was, besides like looking through like a good chunk of all the Ultimate Muscle characters, like the original Kinnikuman stuff, were based off real wrestlers. Like even Neptune Man was modeled after Hulk Hogan. There was that's the same. Like I think I can't remember. I think his name was Terry Canyon. Not Terry. No, Terry Canyon was the name of like the character, but it was like the guy's signature move. He was a Texas wrestler, the Texas foothold.
The Texas foothold.
Like it's when he like the guy would like throw you to the ground, bend your foot up, and then start like twisting it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then there was that thing Ramen Man and all them were named after like just extremely racist things back then. Shoot, Brocken Jr. Like Brocken and Brocken Jr. were legit. Like Brocken Sr. was legit from the Nazi Party.
Well, there was a wrestler like that.
Yeah. He actually became like a great hero. Like, and Brocken Jr. like went on to become like one of the the great heroes of the show.
There was a wrestler back in the 40s and 50s, Fritz von Erich.
I've
his
heard
whole
of him.
shtick was he was a Nazi sympathizer, and he'd goose step and all that thing. But what's funny is like his sons were all wrestlers, and they all had the Von Erich name, and they were like these all-American boys that everybody loved. It's like they were just the Von Erichs, and it's like people kind of forgot that was their ring name because their dad's gimmick was Nazi sympathizer.
Damn. Who's the is it Rey Mysterio who's like the luchador in
And his son wrestled. And they wrestled. They were a tag team. But then his son, they did this whole swerve where his son like hates his dad now. And are constantly fighting. And it's great. Because the Mysterios are dedicated to kayfabe. Modern wrestlers aren't, for the most part.
what, the cage fighting or
No, kayfabe. Kayfabe is the practice of professional wrestling of keeping everything as though it is real. So, like wrestlers that were back in the 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, the wrestlers that they were feuding together. They never traveled together. They were never seen together. And it was like, if you got caught breaking kayfabe, you get in big trouble. But you needed the audience to like, they knew it was fake, but they needed a bit of disbelief. And most wrestlers don't care for kayfabe. They don't keep it at all.
I can kind of understand why. Like, especially like try to be like a family thing nowadays and all that stuff. Because let's be honest, WWE now is just nothing but like kids entertainment, family entertainment, stuff like that.
Yeah, which is why I don't care for WWE right now anymore. I prefer AEW. It's a much better product.
But who gets to start with Scooby-Doo, the Flintstones, Jetsons, and
I hate John Cena. I do. He seems like a nice guy. He really does seem like a genuinely good person. And he does all the Make-A-Wish things and kid stuff. But like as a wrestler, I hate him. He has been so bad for the business as a whole. He's just he took Attitude Era, WWE, but they just molded this family-friendly PG. Hell, not even PG, G-rated stuff.
well, sadly enough, I think it's time to go back. So that's been another 15 minutes. Now, everybody, enjoy it.